What a bad intro for a live video, huh? Just as soon as I hit the button, oh, gotta go. Hello. It's been so long since I've done this. It's been so long, I've forgotten what day to do this on. No, Mondays have just become an extremely busy day for me. But that does not mean I can't find time to do these Monday meditations for y'all, or with y'all, however you like it. A little thirsty. I'm already kind of like awake and rearing and ready to go, but I think it's time to get back into meditating. It's something I've been telling myself, okay, you need to do it, you need to get back into it. Fortunately, I also have notifications on my phone to say, hey, have you meditated today? So it's been like, all right, it's time to get back into it, and that's okay. That's kind of what life is about. Sometimes you need to take a break from something. And so you need to step away, recollect yourself, and, figure things out. I've been slowly getting back into certain things that I've kind of stopped, or things that dropped off, or made plans to, and just as the season is starting to change. Winter, I guess, has that effect. Winter, the holidays, all that kind of, the stuff, there's a lot of interruptions, and so those interruptions change up your daily routines, and some things might fall through the cracks. But it's okay to pick those things back up. So if you've ever, started a fitness journey and then stopped, very soon at the beginning, or even if you've been on one for years and something happened and you just aren't doing it anymore, it's okay, because you can always start again. There's nothing stopping you from re-picking up. I'm trying to come up with some metaphor in my brain, and it's just not working right now. But to pick up the pieces, or whatever, it doesn't stop you from, recollecting yourself and going, okay, let's do this again, and let's start it from a different perspective, or let's try a different way that may actually help it stick, stuff like that. So. This one is going to be a little classic meditation. I also wanted to do this video to kind of give you an update on a couple future videos and what's going on, in the works. But for right now, I think the reason, well, I don't know the reason for you watching this, but hopefully it's for the meditation or just to hear me rant. So I've got 5 minutes maybe if my watch, there we go. All right. I always start with a nice deep breath in, really expanding that diaphragm right here, and then slowly letting it out. Just kind of contracting there at the diaphragm, really focusing on this as your area of breathing, not up here. You don't want to breathe up in the chest. You want to breathe right here, diaphragm right in the upper abdomen. And just sit here for a moment, take a couple deep breaths. It'll really get you back into that mode. Closing your eyes, making them soft, will really help with focusing inward. And maybe lately you've been having a lot of stressors, maybe you've had a lot of anxiety, maybe there's been a lot of pressure going on around you in the world. But right here is a moment to let that go, just to focus on the simplest part of life, and that is to breathe. It's the very first thing we do when we come into this world, is learn to breathe. And sometimes life kind of makes you forget in a way. Obviously, breathing is involuntary, but because of the way life can get sometimes, that involuntary breathing can become negative towards you. Stress and anxiety causes your secondary breathing muscles to take over. Those secondary breathing muscles aren't equipped at really getting all the oxygen you really need. It's only there for like your fight or flight response. That rapid, shallow breathing just to help bring as much oxygen as it can. So you can do what you need to do whenever you're in a situation. But now, as society, we don't have as many predators. And so our stress response is still the same, but the fear is more abstract. And so we have to learn to breathe a different way to take on these perceived fears and dangers. Or another thing is realizing that the fears and dangers that you may have are not really imaginary, but they're not influencing they're not influencing you at the moment. They're not causing you to make a choice between life or death. So sometimes you just have to think to yourself and physically, mentally, and voluntarily breathe the way you should. And when you focus on your breathing this way, this type of breathing becomes more involuntary. You don't think about it. Can't really speak for them, but from my understanding, professional athletes are, told to engage their core a certain way, taught to breathe a certain way, so whenever they're under pressure out there, they're able to still, keep their calm, stay focused. At least they're supposed to. There's 5 minutes. At least they're supposed to. I mean, I'm sure at this moment I'm already thinking of I can't even remember who, because I just don't really watch much basketball, but right after the game, that big old fight, things happen. It's also a very competitive atmosphere, so there's also a lot of this aggression that is bubbling under as well. So breathing is important to reduce that. So if you are even also feeling aggressive and tense, breathing really helps relax those muscles and relaxes your mind. So it doesn't hurt to just remember the basic thing of life, to breathe. So thanks for the meditation. If you want to continue sticking around, I do have a few updates of things going on. So as you've probably noticed, if you pay attention to my page and everything like that, I've been doing the home workout videos. I'm going to continue doing those videos. The next two are going to be a little bit different. There won't be one this week, just because I needed to take a break from those for a second. Plus the timing just kind of works out, because for 2 weeks I'll have the ones that are a little bit different, and then the week after will be skipped as well, because I will be out of town, and it's my niece and nephew's birthday, so I just wanted to celebrate that and didn't want to have the pressure of still trying to film and getting everything edited and put together for you all. So I think taking a couple of weeks is good. I mean, it's also a great lesson for you all, because rest is important when it comes to fitness, because we need to learn how to take a break and let ourselves get into that repair mode, because your body needs that rest to repair those muscles and to either grow them and make them stronger or what it needs to do. But that rest is very, very important. And that's another thing where it's just like I may now seem lazier, but I take pride in trying to achieve my full nights of rest, and I'm making it a priority. People say, it was like, oh, you could be working and doing all this. Well, yeah, I could be doing a lot of this work to make all this money or whatever like that, but it's in the long run, what's it going to do to me and my health? And I think if I'm not paying attention to my health, then how am I paying attention to y'all's health to give you what you need and what you want in life? And that's for generally most anybody who's getting into fitness is a better quality of life. Obviously other people have different goals, but for the people that I would like to have as clients, and I would hope for you to have as a trainer, is somebody who really cares about their well-being and their quality of life, and minimizing the effects of what is just natural of old aging and the body's breaking down, of trying to strengthen it and keep it strong. And so in order to do that, obviously I've got to take breaks. I wish I was a little bit more active here on social media, but at the time being, my mental health doesn't really give me an opportunity to really be socially active online. I'm more of a social person in person. I'm not good with words. I wish I was. I thought I whatever. But I'm more social when it comes to groups of people, or people that I know around me and stuff like that. So that's also kind of probably why I fell off a little bit with the meditation videos recently, trying to still be active as much as I can. But that doesn't mean I don't pay attention to the clients, and that's kind of what it is like I'm gaining new clients and trying to put my focus towards them, because this is important as well for you all to get great education, great information, but when it comes to paying attention to the people that the whole reason I'm in this business is to help others, and it's not just to make money. It's one, to value myself, but to show people that they should also have that same high value for themselves as well. So I think that's about it. I'm just ranting along. I will give you a little sneak peek for those who stayed all the way till the end. There will be a spring deal going on. So coming up in March, there will be a deal for anyone who wants to try personal training with me. I haven't quite figured out all the details, so I'm not going to go further than that, but I think it's going to be very appealing. And if you're interested in trying a personal trainer, or if the last one you had just doesn't work for you, or if you just I don't know, whatever. I guess those are the only two. If you never tried a personal trainer, I guess, and you're kind of stuck with your fitness goals, and you want to see something like, try me out. But keep a lookout in March, and I will be posting things soon about it and everything as well. So you all have a great Tuesday. It's actually, I just discovered, Tuesday, like lots of twos. So for those who are spiritual, this is a very spiritual day, because that is a lot of repeating numbers, and two, if I remember right, it's got a lot of numbers, but it's about duality, and the duality of life, of being able to balance. It's a number of balance, I guess. If it's Roman numerals, it's two numbers. I actually have a sign and symbols encyclopedia, which is very interesting, but I will not break it out right here at the end of this already long video. So you all have a great Tuesday. Enjoy yourselves, be safe, and stay warm from all these winter storms, and definitely be safe from them too. So, all right, see y'all later. Have a great week.